Alright, let's go to this TAS videos thread and start this.
Yeah, we should start by talking about, the actual thread first.
Alright, so console Game Boy Advance. Game name Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. Game version Europe. ROM file name 0997 Castlevania Aria of Sorrow Europe Game Boy Advance, which actually is the right one for Europe, but he didn't use that one at all.
He was apparently using some VBA version, old as shit. He says it doesn't have slowdown. It doesn't even have slowdown. What re-recording emulator doesn't have slowdown?
Like the first version of VBA?
I guess so.
Movie length, wait, is this even the right thing? 4 hours and 27 minutes? What?
I'm guessing it's the length of the first segment or something.
Frame count, 14,416. Re-record count, 700. Author's name, Martin Tittenberger. Author's nickname, GlurG. Submitted at 2005. Decision cancelled.
It had one no vote and nobody else voted, with a comment of, "What is this, a segmented run?" Voting no, because not only does this vehemently break the rules of the site, but it is also a very, very, very bad playthrough as is. You don't even use the backdash or anything. Hell, you don't even have anything close to optimal movements.
He does not use warps/passwords. He abuses a small error, small programming, One small programming error abused when Soma hits ground is possible to attack instantly again, even if he attacked just before he hit the ground. So I guess that's jump canceling?
I guess so. I always love how these people never think to just jump again after the first attack.
Damage taken unavoidable. Aims for the
fastest time. I don't see anything wrong with that sentence, Emp.
Although I sometimes vary my gameplay just to make it more entertaining, unfortunately the emulator did not support slow motion, therefore some parts of the movie is not perfect. In the game, Soma has to help Dracula.
In case you haven't played Aria of Sorrow before watching a TAS.
Yeah, I don't think he played this game.
That's a pretty good theory.
This is his first time attack movie. There's some huge glitches, like the warp glitch that he doesn't use for some reason. But the glitches are boring and not entertaining, so it took a while to plan this route out, and I think he thinks he got it.
Smiley.
He's pretty satisfied with the result.
I'm glad somebody is.
So this run is in 10 segments, even though it's a TAS. And
I prefer to call it the 10-part saga of GlurG.
It's pretty good. I'm gonna go look if the 2005 edition of VBA actually has slowdown, because I'm pretty sure it does. Let's see, version 1.72. Oh man, it doesn't. You got one thing right.
Why would you even bother trying to make a movie on that if it's that primitive?
It has re-recording, and it was 2005, I guess, so...
Apparently that's good enough in 2005.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I don't know when good emulators were invented, but...
Just make a TAS that's on console, and you just do a bunch of takes from a bunch of saves, and you just edit it together in Movie Maker.
Like a segmented run? Because that's what that's called, and it already exists.
No, this is better than segmented, you see.
Because you don't do anything optimal, and just save a lot without showing the fact you're saving?
Yeah, basically. I don't understand what's so complicated about that. Why doesn't everybody do that? Anyway, we should probably actually watch this or something.
Probably.
Countdown. 3, 2, 1, play.
Alright, part 1, A New Dope. Licensed by Nintendo, etc., Konami. The title screen's running way faster than normal, actually. He takes time to enter his entire name and doesn't start from SRAM, so we have to watch this opening cutscene. But it has avocado in it, so it's fine.
He'll fix all the problems with this task.
The guy in the black suit is avocado.
That is the only soul he will be getting quickly throughout this run.
I don't think does it even count as a soul?
Does this even count as a task?
Yes. Alright, so he hasn't done anything that's actually slower yet. Alright. Let's see how long it takes for him to mess up. Oh, he ran through those zombies. I guess that's kind of a thing. Alright, he messed up already. He went the wrong way.
Yeah.
He didn't get backdash. That thing.
Have you ever just been playing a game and felt like you forgot something very important?
Next to those mermen, that's where you get backdash. It's kind of important.
Maybe, just a little bit.
Alright, so now he's going to get... This is where you actually end the game if you're doing the actual task. You just zip off that guy, and then you go to the last boss and you kill him.
But that's not fair, Amp. That's not fair.
Alright, so now we're fighting Creaking Skull. The real-time run doesn't fight this guy anymore. The task doesn't fight him anymore. He didn't manipulate the soul drop off that boss, which would actually help if you were doing this run.
That soul's not any good, Amp. You should know this.
Now he's going to get flying armor, which you can skip. Like, even if you were playing normally, you can skip it because you just have to jump.
I like how he uses the javelin on the bats, but not to get the soul itself.
Yeah, you can totally do that, by the way. You just throw the javelin and it breaks the soul, and the soul flies to you. You don't need flying armor for any of those jumps you just used it for. He just wall jumped. I didn't even know you could do that.
I like how he just sort of randomly forgets that jumping uphill is faster. It's just completely random whether he does it.
The second best soul you can get in the beginning of the game is from those blue birds that he doesn't bother to kill.
That would require doing like research and going to game FAQs or something. Come on.
I don't even know where he's going. I have never seen this room before.
He's going to the right. That's all we need to know. That's all you have to do in a task, after all.
Maybe by tool assisted, he means he just like held down the joystick with a rubber band.
He had the assistance of someone who could be called a tool.
He had assistance of a rubber band. And he's using it to hold right. He at least had to research this a little. Like, he had to at least... Because he knows how the zombie hitboxes work. Unless he did it on accident, but... He runs through them every time, so he at least knows that something exists, and he should be paying attention.
Not paying enough attention.
I think he's getting these souls on accident. Like... reverse RNG manipulation? Alright, now he's saving.
He's manipulating the good souls out of his way.
Oh, part 2. Lost in obsoletion. And he started over. Okay. Guess he didn't know how save states worked. That's fine, you don't need them.
Like, we can just not count the time it takes to restart the game every time. We can do that, right?
Yeah, it's a segmented run. You obviously don't have to count loading times or anything. Maybe he couldn't beat the game normally, so he couldn't make a verification file. So he couldn't start from SRAM and skip cutscenes.
This is a blind playthrough.
Or maybe he just really likes the story of this game, which I don't know what is.
You're a pretty anime boy, and you go into a castle in the moon, and you kill skeletons and shit.
Isn't that the Circle of the Moon?
Who fucking cares?
I thought this game you were Soma, and you wore a funny coat for some reason. You wear like a fur coat, even though it's not really a reason to. Alright, you got the combat knife. I had to switch to the combat knife so he could hit that skeleton, which would have died in one hit from his old weapon anyway.
Still using those javelins. There's most certainly not a better soul he could have at this point.
And the javelin only does 11 damage when his knife does 29?
You're going to see later that he has a lot of problems with using souls when his normal attack is already better.
Because your normal attack is always better in this game. See, if you were doing an actual good run, you would just zip to the last weapon in the game and then zip to Chaos and kill him.
You'd get a good weapon, period, if you were doing a good run.
This guy is going to just, you know, go around the entire castle, probably fight a bunch of enemies that I didn't even know existed. At least I'll get to— oh man, those are grenades!
So hardcore.
I probably should play this game and see all this cool shit that's in it. Like, grenades. Alright, he didn't get hit by the fleaman. That's pretty good.
It's pretty good not getting hit and wasting time for no reason. I mean, he has save states, and nothing else apparently.
If you have save states, then why did he save at a save point and then reload from the beginning? I'm pretty sure he doesn't have save states and this is actually just a segmented run. Maybe he meant to submit it to SDA and he submitted to TAS videos by mistake.
He's dyslexic.
He doesn't know what letters are. Dude, that's Yoko? Yoko does not look like that.
All of the art in Aria is strange.
They need to be more anime like Dawn of Sorrow. Oh man, this guy should make a Dawn of Sorrow TAS.
Unfortunately, he's been inactive, I'm pretty sure, for a number of years now, so...
Oh man, the grenades do more damage than the RTA strat. Before the RTA stopped fighting this guy. Literally professional.
He thought this through and everything.
Alright.
Thought of everything.
I think that guy's the shopkeeper.
That he never visits.
Yeah, I don't even know if there is a shop in this game, or where it is.
Like there is a shop, and he has the opportunity to go and get a decent weapon. He just doesn't.
The RTA run doesn't get that anymore either. They stopped doing that today, actually. Brand new strat that's actually like way faster than this.
Yeah, I heard there was new stuff in this game recently.
Yeah. You get, you do a double frame perfect 0 HP zip off the axe armor in the beginning of the game, and skip double jump.
Talking about much more interesting shit in this round.
I was hoping he got cursed by that ectoplasm and then just freaked out because he had no idea what to do. He killed the fleaman that time for no reason.
He has to manipulate the good souls out of his way. I already explained this.
Oh, he double jumped over the bone dragon. You get the thing that lets you see the enemies' names in the beginning of this game, but you have to pick up backdash? That's stupid. Like, Konami thought knowing that that thing was called Giant Ghost was more important than backdashing.
At least it's not Soten where you don't even know the names of anything for like 20 minutes or something.
At least it's not Order of Ecclesia where I couldn't find the thing that let you know what the enemies were called when I played casually, so I just never got it.
At least it's not a good task where it would have been done by now. Passing yet another decent soul he could have gotten.
I don't actually know if he could have gotten a decent soul yet, because I've never seen this room.
I wonder why that is.
I've never seen any of these rooms. Oh, I saw the Manticore boss in low percent once. Maybe it was all bosses. I don't know, it was some dumb category that I saw it in. Alright, he's saving again, so I'm assuming he's making a new segment. Alright, he took like 3 seconds there to start the next segment. So like, he lost 3 seconds of valuable time by not restarting the game fast enough.
He did have some awkward wait, but I left it around a bit to really drive home the point of how awkward it is.
The fact that he can't press Control R within 3 seconds. Alright, the RTA
really
run is done right now. Just finished. World record.
Like, he really should stop the whole saving thing the moment he's done with the inputs to perform the action, but...
I mean, like, as soon as you save, it's probably safe to reset. You don't have to wait an additional 3 seconds to make sure.
Soma just, like, sits there and looks at the screen wondering what the hell he's doing.
He's sure he doesn't accidentally save corrupt. This is glitchless.
Except for the glitch where you can attack twice in fast succession sometimes.
Backdash canceling is a glitch.
A glitch he does not partake in because he is not a cheater.
A glitch that Konami puts in every single Castlevania game because it's a glitch and not on purpose. Oh no, he's
Why
back.
would you want something that takes skill in a game?
He's back in the Blue Crow room.
Ignoring it, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he needs it anymore.
But he needs a lot of things at this point, to be honest.
No, he's about to go past the room where he can end the game again. If he just chooses to do it, he can end the game. Hopefully he'll go through it again, and I hope he kills the axe. Oh no, he went the wrong way. Oh, he needed double jump to get up on the platform. Man, this guy's clever. That's what he was trying to do this entire time.
He jumped up to the platform slowly, but he did it.
Yeah, I think he uses the flying armor whenever he jumps so he doesn't fall. Alright, you can do a zip here that goes from this area to Belore, where you get Bat.
I mean, if he had just gotten Manticore from that one boss, he could do zips in a lot of places, actually.
Well, come on, that's expecting too much. Those are TAS zips. He could have done he could have done the real-time zip if you would have just like backdashed on that bull's back. Like that's all you do. That's the only strat. You just
passing Manticore
backdash.
again, okay.
Yeah, Manticore's a regular enemy now. There's also the guys from the Coliseum in Soten, Minotaur and Werewolf.
Yep. They're
in this game.
Who would have thought that Konami would reuse a sprite?
I don't know who that guy is. His name's apparently Graham Jones. There's some interesting plot going on.
He's looking pretty anime evil and running away in this very strange animation.
Alright, this game has a clock tower apparently, and we're in there.
There's like blood on the spikes. This is a PG-13 task we're watching.
There's Yoko again. Yeah, I've never seen any of these rooms actually. I didn't even know this game had a clock tower or a shop. Until I saw the guy, and I only knew he was the shop guy from playing Aria of Sorrow, where he's the shop guy. And that's only because I have to buy an axe to zip.
Something this guy does not know anything about.
This kind of looks like the area near the end of the game. I think he might be in the same section of the castle, maybe. He hasn't gotten Bat yet, so I guess it's gonna take another long ass time for that to happen.
Yeah. I do enjoy how he gets Mistalain only to use it like twice maybe, I think.
He gets lots of things that he never uses.
But I do have to say, I really enjoyed the gigantic swarm of Medusa heads he somehow got.
Oh, if he gets the final sword, this is officially the pro's task.
Yeah, the grenades are already doing less damage than his normal attack. Why does he even bother?
Oh, I think that guy drops final sword, doesn't he? Or is that final guard? I don't know, one of the dudes drops it. Alright, here's another segment. That's like 4 segments in 15 minutes. The frames die at the end.
As opposed to anywhere else in the TAS.
I don't think he knows what frames are.
You can only measure his progress in minutes.
Only measure the progress in hours. Okay, this looks like death because he has a scythe.
And it says death in the bottom right.
Well, I said that before it came up.
Oh.
It's called predicting the future. Also, I've never seen this boss, so I wouldn't know.
He has to hide from the sides, you know? There's no better way to do that.
Pretty professional strides. I mean, I guess he could have dodged all the sides and labeled it doesn't take damage on some bosses to save time? Or to lose time?
That's TAS shit, come on, man.
I can't even think of a branch that this run falls under.
Stupid.
It's not I don't think you can submit a stupid TAS on TAS videos.
I disagree, but okay.
It can only be it can only be stupid if it's the C-Lab TAS, where it just goes man. Death has some pretty cool attacks in this game. He like dashes at you, he's got a fiery scythe.
I love when he throws grenades and just waits for them to explode instead of attacking while he's waiting. Like, it's being polite to the boss, I suppose.
Like how he clearly mentions there's a glitch where you can jump to cancel your attack, but he doesn't do it. He's just standing there hitting that guy over and over again.
No, my favorite part is how he does it sometimes by accident and never learns to do it all the time.
What? How could that I don't understand how that could possibly be helpful, but he got the thing that lets him walk underwater, apparently.
Like,
okay.
You mentioned C-Lab, we're going underwater, you piece of shit.
He's gotta get
Whether
the
you
max
like it or
score.
not. Like, we're going on an undersea adventure, whether or not you want to.
This castle's pretty big. There's like an underwater section, apparently.
Dracula has an aquarium, of course.
Lots of parts of this castle I've never seen.
I like how we're just talking about the game now.
Well, he's not really doing anything, he's walking. There's not even movement tech.
Passing more good souls he could have gotten.
Do those puppets give you the soul they give you in Dawn of Sorrow, where you throw the puppet and you can teleport to it? Or is that Portrait of Ruin? It's one of the games.
Those puppets actually give you a pretty good attacking soul that probably would have saved time if he'd gotten it.
Oh man. That's pretty. Oh, it's Portrait of Ruin I was thinking of, the axe armor mode. He throws the dummy and then teleports to it to dodge attacks. Because that's how axe armors work. So those doors take a really long time to open, and you should probably not go through 100 of them per run. Oh, this is where you get the tasty meat so you can do the 0 HP zip. You actually go here in the run. You kill all those fish though so you can level up. Because you need to level up and die on the same frame. And then you suspend and you come back to life with 0 health. And then it unloads the loading zones in the doors. So you run through the door and it zips you to the top of the map.
That's just going into like professional TAS shit way beyond this guy's
That's professional level speedrunning, though.
You need to program a fucking legendary AI to be able to come close to doing something like that.
It's so next level that I watched Charleon learn it in like a few hours today and get world record. There wasn't even a video of it or anything. Someone in his chat was just like, hey, you should do this new strat. It's from the TAS. It's double frame perfect. It's like, okay, I'll do that.
Castlevania speedruns are just so stupid.
Yeah, you don't get to see that giant caterpillar if you speedrun.
He's riding the horse, oh my god.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
He probably went like half a pixel per frame faster than that.
Still, he probably saved 1 frame from doing it. Alright, you could zip off that guy again. You can zip off any of those bulls, and they all go interesting places. Like any one of them in the entire castle you can zip off of. Without any other souls.
Again, you could get a pretty decent soul from those tritons he's just walking through, but it's not worth complaining about anymore.
I don't know where zipping from this area would go, because I've never seen this area, but it would probably go somewhere cool. I think this is where the, that's one sword you get in the run is. Somewhere around here at least.
Yeah, he's getting Flame Demon and like a couple other souls throughout this because you need them for the gun ending, and you can guess whether or not he gets better ones for actually using than those.
It's pretty good. There's our Arcado again.
What are you doing? You've lost like... You should have been done half an hour ago. Come on, I'm giving up.
I did not even know there was an entire underwater section in this game.
Like, see, he did a jump slash there.
Oh, he got needles.
He doesn't think to do it ever again. Like, no, he doesn't use that soul. He just wasted time by accidentally getting it.
I think every soul he's gotten so far, he's accidentally gotten. I think he thought he was doing a segmented run, and segmented run meant a run with saves.
Oh hey, Killer Mantle, another soul that would have saved time if he'd gotten it.
But he can't reset because then he'll have to start over from the beginning, and that would be hard. Alright, so those guys give you good souls, those Minotaurs.
Like if he'd gotten Killer Mantle, he could have killed this guy in like 1 hit.
Alright, he's going to get the Fire Sword. I know that for a fact. Because why wouldn't you get the Fire Sword? He tried to jump over that guy, but didn't do it right. He got hit again.
Like unavoidable damage. He already went over this in the submission.
Is he gonna die? How's he gonna jump over this one? Oh, he's gonna fight it. Pro strats.
Like, why would he think he could jump over one but not the other? The hallway looks the same the entire way through.
No, because you can jump over it, but he failed, and then he didn't have enough health to take damage from the last one, so he had to fight it. Because it does 99 when it hits him, and he only had 30
Sorry,
health.
I'm not familiar with idiot strats, so forgive me for my confusion.
Alright, saving again, so he's gonna get the full health. Becoming Pirate Sephiroth, huh? Licensed by Nintendo. We're gonna get sued. I've said licensed by Nintendo like 6 times already.
This task most certainly was not.
Definitely was. This is a Nintendo game.
If they saw this task, they would be ashamed.
This task is the reason why Soma is not in Castlevania Judgment. Because he's too preoccupied finishing this run. Alright, this is Balor. You actually have to fight him. He's required.
There most certainly weren't any good souls you could get on the way to this fight, by the way.
Well, if you wanna get technical, you don't use souls in this fight. You just jump slash him with that exact weapon too.
I'm just talking about in the long run.
Well, you don't need souls to win this game.
You technically don't, as this guy clearly proves.
As soon as you finish this guy, you get the bat, and then you zip to the last boss, and the game's over.
Yeah, he's totally doing that.
What else would he be doing? Why would he go here? Alright, at least he jumped over all of the fires. You can do that without double jump, even though he's double jumping every time. Guess he just wanted to be double safe. Alright, now he's got that. There's a cutscene here. That guy's just name is Jay?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, now it's Julius Belmont.
I remember, I'm supposed to kill you now. Well, goodbye.
Oh, Julius is like not old in this one.
I love Julius's run animation in this game.
Alright, just zip. Just zip and end the game. You got this.
Just gonna zip straight up this elevator and go back to the shitty RTA route. It's not even RTA, sorry. It's
not
something special.
It's not hard. You just backdash and transform into bat, and you go zoom through the air, right to the sword, and then you get the sword. I forget what it's called. It's like the big fucking two-handed sword that does holy damage. And then you zip to the boss.
It's called the decent weapon that he doesn't get.
It's like the second best weapon in the game, and all you have to do is backdash into bat. Oh, he's going all the way back around. Holy! Oh, I got the teleport.
Yeah, he's going back to where the shop is. He could go and get a decent weapon just really easily through a bunch of different means, but he just doesn't.
That warp was almost as amazing as when I found out you could, there's a spell that lets you dodge things in Soten. I saw someone use it the other day. I was like, dude, I never knew that was in the game, but it's amazing. I don't know what spell it is either. It's like a teleporting thing, and you just dodge and shit with it. It's amazing.
Hellfire, the thing where you teleport with the...
Yeah, it was probably that.
Fire thing. Yeah, that's called Hellfire. We're just talking about completely different games now.
Dude, it's Castlevania. It's the same shit.
True.
And we have to wait for him to go all the way back to the area he's supposed to be. Because right now he's fighting level 1 enemies. Alright, he's gonna turn into a bat. I don't know if this bat can wing smash or do anything. But
it's really just a vehicle for you to get past a couple jumps. That's the only reason he gets it.
The only thing I see this bat ever do is zip, so...
It goes slightly faster than walking.
Oh man, but it costs mana, so... You got a high mind up though, so you could use that to refill his mana and then fly more.
You're starting to route plan, and that's your problem. You're expecting this guy to do that?
I'm hoping he does something. Every shitty video has at least one amazing thing. Like the 55 goes to the spike room. This guy has to do something.
I'm pretty sure those witches back there dropped something good, but...
Probably. Never seen this entire area of the castle.
I'm pretty sure it's like those golden guys that dropped the final sword that would have made this like much faster from this point.
Yeah, probably. I knew it was one of those big armor dudes.
Also going by another very good weapon and another very good soul.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be another cutscene, but it was an enemy. He got the succubus soul. He's gonna do the zip, the Donosaro zip. He's gonna go through the wall and get world record boss rush time. Alright, he's gonna save again. chasing and losing sub 30.
But losing sub 30 should not be an issue in this game, ever.
So the first RTA run with the new strats, he died twice to the final boss. It still only took him 14 minutes. This run takes 40 minutes and doesn't die, and saves 10 times. Oh, now he's fighting the white suit guy.
Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while, by the way.
So what does this guy do when Soma's not in the room with him? Does he just sit on that chair covered in that crying angel's blood?
Well, I guess he does the same thing Dracula does when he's waiting for whoever. So, yeah, you're probably right.
Also, why is the statue crying blood and why are its hands tied up over its head?
Because it's goth as hell. And we need symbolism in this game. You have to keep up with the intense plot better.
the blood's dripping, but not dripping at the same time.
It's just sort of, like,
it's frozen.
Stagnated.
Frozen mid-drip.
Yet it still looks perfectly deep red.
At least he got one of the weapons that the speedrun uses. One of them.
Like, this is worse than the fight in Final Boss in Julius TAS.
Oh man, that's so good. At least that's well done and optimized. Even though it is just sitting there hitting the same guy over and over again while he doesn't do anything. This guy's got the worst patterns than Mega Man. Powered up. Shoutouts to Mega Man Powered Up with the best boss patterns ever created.
The thing is that you have to have these 3 souls equipped at some point during this fight to trigger the good ending, but you don't have to use them the entire time. You can just switch to them when you kill the first one and switch back immediately.
Yeah, same as AoE, where you have to switch to the dominant souls and use them to finish the game. Unless you're doing soft lock %, which I always am. Pretty sure that boss has an erect penis. It's literally throbbing.
Pretty sure there's a lot of sexual imagery in this fight.
Look, I'm not trying to pick on this guy, but he's jump slashing for more than 1 frame. Well, what's the point? What's the point of jump slashing if you're gonna jump for more than 1 frame? You're just wasting everyone's life with that extra jumping frame.
Like, if he could find a way to just do all ground slashes in that fight, he probably would have, okay?
Yeah, he probably would have stood there and done the same thing he did in the first phase.
And now Soma looks even more ridiculous.
And now, Arukado is talking to Soma. Oh, he's got like red anime eyes now and messed up hair. Why is he so blue? I guess it's to contrast with the other guy who's red, but, like, his coat does not have a blue outline in the portrait, but it does in the sprite. Alright, now we got Black Panther so we can go fast.
Relatively speaking.
That was obviously the strat, because Black Panther makes you go fast, so if you want to go fast, you need it. Even though I don't think any speedrun of this game ever gets it, ever.
Guess what he needs Hippogriff for?
I don't actually know what it does. Is it like,
It's the high jump thing. Guess what he needs it for?
Probably needs it to jump over something, obviously.
If you guessed absolutely nothing, then you're correct.
He just uses it.
You could just use the bat for everything and not have to make that trip.
Yeah, but he can jump over things now, which he doesn't have to watch the bat transformation animation. Why'd you waste time watching cutscenes in a real game?
Like, why would this guy ever waste time? You're right.
Should have got that map so he wouldn't get lost. Because he's going the wrong way again. Alright, he's going back for a second chance to use the zip. Oh, he missed it. Oh no, there it is! He could have done it right there. That would have put him at the end of the game.
Now we're gonna fight Julius, and you're going to watch every single fucking frame of it.
You fight Julius in this game? That's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't know that.
Spoiler alert, but this next segment is like 15,000 frames long, and it's all devoted to fighting Julius.
Part 8. I missed the title because I was fucking zoned out. Part 8, the Gruggening. We're gonna call it that.
Good enough.
So, I thought Julius was a good guy because he plays him in Dawn of Sorrow. Did not know you fought him in this game.
He's just Belmont.
J. Belmont. Aw, Hellfire. Easy win. Oh, he can turn invisible too?
He has this weird forward dash thing in this game only.
This
really
fight is hard. He turns invisible and dashes and whips and stuff.
Guess how much this fight changes later in the fight?
I feel like he's just gonna do this the entire time.
A good guess.
I don't know why he can turn invisible. That's not normally a power Beaumont have, but whatever. Can any other Belmont turn invisible?
Not that I know of.
Not even Castlevania Judgment Belmonts can turn invisible.
They can do a lot of other anime things, though.
I would know because I played that game.
But I like how this guy doesn't even bother, trying to maybe manipulate him not to do bad things.
Yeah. At least he's not
do.
dying. Like, he's RNG manipulating, not dying. You can't RNG manipulate more than one thing at the same time. That would be impossible. Oh, he's gonna use the cross attack. Yeah. Oh, and I throw in holy water.
You don't need anime portraits with a game that's already this anime.
This guy reminds me of, like, the Albus fight, copy and paste from OOE. He just backdashes around and does nothing. It's like, you can't hit me. You can't hit me, guys.
And you just go behind him repeatedly and you can't do shit about it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's happening in this fight, except with the boss turning invisible for some reason. I wanna believe it's just like an emulator glitch, and like it's not.
There's supposed to be this weird transparency thing, but maybe it is.
It's not like registering enough frames to be able to see the boss or something.
Yeah, it could be a frame rate thing.
Or it's like
I didn't really bother making this a super high quality encode for obvious reasons.
Because like a boss just randomly turning invisible is redonkulous. GlurG stay off from putting effort into this TAS licensed by Nintendo.
Konami trademark.
Konami trademark. I need to find that picture of the Black Panther on DeviantArt that has trademark by Konami on the top, even though it's just a random fan picture.
Like, I'm pretty sure you can keep it, kid.
It's like, I did not steal this, trademark Konami. Oh, my brother's talking now. Fucking shit. Oh well, he can just cut that part out.
That's the voice of the creator right now. That's GlurG himself talking.
It's actually a small child talking about some shitty fucking MOBA.
Like, he's still obviously a child, despite making this in 2005.
Yeah, obviously. Oh, there's another armory.
Passing another decent soul, but whatever.
Shadow Knight. We Dark Souls now. He just passed the boss so he could save. Oh,
the segment's only like 5,000 frames long.
He passed the boss so his final destination should have been reached ages ago. He passed the boss so he could save. The boss's door is clearly very different, so you could tell it was the boss beforehand.
It was all electric and metal as hell.
It's like metal and green electricity. We should probably do Lucid Fire's run next because it's got inspirational quotes along with it.
Sure.
It's pretty amazing, and it's already got an insane quality 60 FPS encode. It's called insane quality.
Okay, you know how normal speedruns that you've seen spend a lot of time fighting chaos? Like, I hope you enjoy watching that, because you're going to see that to the extreme in this video.
The real run takes like 1 minute for first phase and like 1 minute for second phase, I think.
I wish I could say the same about this run. Like, the entire rest of the video is going to be devoted to chaos, and we still have several minutes.
Oh yeah, because he doesn't watch the credits. Fun fact, you can dodge every single attack in this area without any souls or double jump. Just so you can keep that in mind while you're watching this, you don't actually need any double jumps or anything to beat this part without getting hit. The last section takes like a long ass time though. There's that big bone dragon flying around and hitting shit.
You should see some of the pro strats he's going to be using.
So, if you jump and attack, you can hit both of the eyes at the same time. Probably not with that sword because it has a smaller hitbox, but if you have the right sword, you can.
If you have any decent sword that you easily have at this point,
any sword that has an overhead attack can hit both of them at the same time. And it also does double damage to the top eye because the hitbox is messed up. So it will hit the top one twice and the bottom one once every jump.
Like, I hope GlurG left your room already because his mind would be blown by the things you're saying.
He just used a mana prism. I didn't even know he was using mana.
Like, why does he bother using it there when he could have been using it to move faster earlier?
I don't even know what he's using mana on. I haven't seen. I think he used Fireball maybe. Oh, he's hitting the green things so they don't attack him instead of just dodging them.
He just waits for them to pass. There's most certainly not an easy way to avoid them.
Dude, he's got the most amazing RNG. He clearly RNG manipulated this fight. Because usually the dragon just sits on top of you and kills you.
Like, he put hours and hours of effort into manipulating RNG for really stupid things. I'd love to see that.
Well, normally you just die on this fight because the dragon just sits on top of you and you're only level like 3. He hits you for like half your health.
Like, yeah, it shouldn't be possible to beat this fight. Nobody's done it before at such a low level. He just waits there for them to pass over.
Yeah. He waits till they go all the way off screen, actually, which is the best part. Usually you just crouch in between them and then as soon as they pass you jump forward and you hit the thing again.
Like, the thing is, they might fake him out and come back and hit him from behind.
They're gonna come back around.
He's being very careful with the save states.
I don't know what the green sparkly balls do, but he is hitting them away.
If they touch him, his run gets erased and he has to start this whole thing over again.
I think they might do an insignificant amount of damage. Because the other speedruns don't even, like, acknowledge their existence.
I love Soma's standing animation with a hand on his hip. Like, seriously, what are you waiting for?
I like how when he walks, he grabs his coat. He, like, grabs the side of his coat and, like, flaps it around. I just noticed it in the last room. He, like, looks like he's, like, flapping his wings or something. The way he runs. So, who did the black suit guy turn out to be?
It most certainly was not Alikar.
Oh, so he just stopped being a thing? We didn't fight him? We didn't fight him, or there wasn't a cutscene where he disappeared?
Really do much.
He was just, hi, I'm Aricado, and I'm playing this game. Alright, now I'm done. I'm just
Well,
gonna
I
leave.
wish Arukata was playing this.
I
but sadly
don't.
not. It would at least be half as long. And that's one good thing.
It would have a bunch of stupid shit in it that looks cool, but then is in Arukata strat. Which probably had Game Shark involved somehow. I can totally do this strat in real time if I use Game Shark. Hello, so my congratulations. Alright, this is where you press A a bunch of times to skip the credits. And then there's a
Yeah.
whole cutscene. He should have died during the first phase of Chaos and got the bad ending. It would have been faster. Because this is the
Why
only...
is the Soten task so long? Just skip the bad ending, kill Richter.
That's what I do. He ended input too early, stuck on the text box, that's it.
Genius.
Good game.